Couple of months ago, I was living in New Zealand in the smallest village possible. There was basically nothing apart from nature and one gym. So when I had my day off from the work, where I was working as a kitchen hand, not the best job in the world, but when I've got a day off, I didn't know what to do. I just went to the gym. And after I worked out for 1 to 2 hours, I was bored. I didn't know what to do. So as I was sitting in my room, didn't know what to do, one idea came into my mind. And the idea was just become a photographer because there's a beautiful nature around the village. So I was thinking about it for 1 hour. And then I grabbed my mobile phone. I did some research on what camera is best, and a few minutes later, Sony camera was on its way, and I was $500 poorer. So a few days later, my camera arrived, and I was about to go on a trip so I can use the new camera to record some cool stuff. So I'm on a trip, I see beautiful lake nearby, so I start to use my new camera. I put my backpack off my back, I grab the camera and I start recording. I start zooming in and out, I start walking to make a smooth footage of the lake. Everything goes amazing. So the lake is recorded and I put the camera back to backpack. I walk about 200 meters and there's another interesting location, a forest. So I take my backpack off, I unzip the backpack, I grab the camera, I plug the tripod in, I press record. It's a little bit raining, so I cover the camera because it's not waterproof. I start recording, I start slowly walking so the footage is not shaky. I record the forest. I grab the camera, put it inside of the backpack, zip the backpack, unscrew the tripod, and I put a backpack on my back. Couple hundred of meters of walking. Again, interesting location, and I have to do the same thing over and over again. Grab the camera from my backpack, unzip it, record, and zip it and put it back into my backpack. So it's annoying, but after I got home from the trip, I look at the footage, and to be honest, it looks better than from my iPhone. Slightly better. But that's when I realize it looks only slightly better. But the inconvenience of putting the camera out of my backpack, inside of my backpack, walking slowly, being afraid to use it in the rain. All of that, is it really worth it? This camera made my trip worse because instead of enjoying the trip, being in the present moment, looking at the mountains, lakes and forests, I was struggling and thinking about how to record the footage. So I enjoyed the trip less. And the camera was just pain in the ass for a slightly better footage. At that moment I realized that sometimes more expensive gear isn't just better. Sometimes it can be more complicated. So a couple of months after buying that camera, I have sold the camera on Facebook Marketplace, and now I'm gonna about to go on a trip. I'm gonna just use my phone instead. The footage might be slightly worse, but at least I don't have to put my backpack down for every single time I see an interesting thing. So this is a message. The point of this video, just sometimes, most of the times probably, simplicity is better than just having more complicated gear to use. Thanks for watching this video and see you soon in another one.